enough of that startup stuff. Let's get going. Sorry for a little bit of delay there. I was going and I had to run and get some strawberries to make sure that I don't get too dizzy during the stream. And listen to that awesome music. It's time for some Fallout 4, one of my favorite games now of all time. Thanks for everybody hanging out in the stream. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kismet. I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. We've been together for over 14 years. We've had over 800 members. It is Kismet Ring of Destiny. I know my name and the guild name share the same name. It has just happened organically. I didn't name it after myself. We were just called the Kismet team for a while, and then it became Kismet Ring of Destiny, and then the name stuck. So that's what we're doing. Oh, but I got to take my death off. I have not died today yet. I have not died yet. I had to take that one off. There we go. And this is my cool death counter here. Now, I got to share. I have a whole bunch of other stuff to go over here at the top of the stream. But I've got to share this with you, who was just linked in the chat. I also was having a bite to eat there in between there. I think I'll have another strawberry. But this is the coolest thing I think anybody's done for my stream. This is awesome. I've got to show this to you guys. If you didn't follow that link that he just did, check this out. Boom! That's right. It's the Kismet drinking game. That is so awesome, man. That is so cool. We can tell you really spent some time putting that together. I love the background. Did an amazingly great job on it. The Kismet drinking game. That is awesome. Awesome. And Mr. Chaos says he became an official settlement overseer and subscribed to YouTube. Thank you so much for the subscription to YouTube. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Derek, for the link. The dark one is getting lots of caps. Derek linked it to me already. Yes, the Kismet drinking game. And we got Keyblade Knight hanging out, of course. We got Mr. Chaos. We got Darwich hanging out as well. Who actually did this? Who did this? Was that you? Who was it who sent out? Darwich, are you the person who did this? I'd like to know in the chat who actually did this. Who put this together? Let me know. Who designed this? You can try it also with a drink that you got. You try it with water, which is try it with water because water is good for you. So when anyone drops the dragon, I'm gonna play along. Though I'm not much of a drinker, I have to give it up or I'm going to die. I don't drink typically that much of anything anymore. I just try to drink water and work on my health at this point. I'm at the point in my life where, you know, I've already done all of that crazy stuff. Been wasted out of my mind in my 20s and don't remember anything that happened. You go through that part in your life and then you get over it, hopefully. And then when you grow up, you get over all of that stuff. You do a little bit more responsibly, hopefully. So yes, every time someone drops a dragon hammer, I'm going to drink some water. Every time we say any of this stuff, we're going to try to follow along with this game. I'm going to drink some water just at the top of the stream here and get it going. Derek did it. Derek. Okay, everybody, show Derek some love because that is just cool. That is the coolest thing ever. Let's show him some love right at the start here. Let's go. That is just cool. Now, again, if you want to play along at home, you can follow that link that he put in there. And I'm actually going to make a command for this. I'm going to make a command for this, Darwich. That is awesome. I appreciate anybody who goes the extra mile and does stuff like that. And I'm going to make a command for it. I'm going to call that command drink. And then I'm going to put that link in there. Make sure I got the right link. Almost put the wrong link in there. Right link in there. There we go. All right, let's try it out. There you go. Oh, I forgot to put all the text in there. Duh. Duh. Okay, that's awesome. Let's try it with some text in there so people know what that link is. There you go, Darwich. You've got your very own, or Derek, you got your very own. Command in my stream called drink. So anybody can type it at any time, and you will see this here. If you want to play along with the drinking game, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here so I can play along too. With a separate window here so I can remember when I'm supposed to drink. Now, of course, drink responsibly, everybody. Don't get into trouble. And don't hurt yourself, that's for sure. Don't hurt yourself. But if you want to play along with Derek's awesome drinking game, feel free to go ahead. And you can just have a drink of soda. You can just have a drink of whatever. Or you can toast people. All right, that is awesome, Derek. Thank you so much for that. And let me make sure, let me go ahead and make sure that I give you full credit here. Let me add that actually into the command. It lets me. I like to give credit where credit is due, and when somebody comes up with awesome stuff like that, that people can interactively play along, I'm gonna give you. You got wine? No, there you go. Wine is a very nice thing. Actually, wine's pretty good for you too. There you go. And I even put your name in there. You now got full credit for coming up with that awesome Kismet drinking game. That is so cool. It looks so good too, man. You did a great job of designing it and laying it out. I'm definitely gonna have to tweet that out too. Let me go tweet that out right now. Go ahead and tweet that out right now. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead. And add that photo in. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to take a minute here to do this. I just think it's great. This is the stuff that inspires me as a streamer, is when people do this kind of stuff, and also as an artist. I think it's just the coolest thing. I get very excited about this kind of stuff, as you can see. I think it's cool. I think it's super cool. Super cool. All right, tweeted that out. Thanks so much again, Derek. Thanks so much for that. That is awesome. Great job, Derek. Great job. So I sent that out. Retweet that out, everybody. Retweet that out so we can spread the word of the Kismet drinking game. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, let's get started here, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and dive in. I'll go ahead and follow up on where we left off last time in just a minute. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and give you guys another bonus here for hanging out right at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to give you guys some more bonus Kiz Caps to everybody hanging out in the stream. Like so. We can't forget about doing Derek's or Daniel the Red's song here. Now, if you do get 4,000 points on the stream, you can request a song. I will push your song actually above everybody else's song if you do use your Kiz Caps for that. And let me go in and get those rewards. And I'm gonna eventually have it where it alerts up here that you're requesting a song or whatever it is. But I also need to check my alerts. For some reason, they are acting a bit funny. Let's go ahead and just test them again. Fail. Why are they not working? No mouse alerts. My alert's gone dead. Try my other alerts here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Alert's totally dead. Well, we've got a DOA on my alerts. Let me go ahead and just, maybe it's because I had to do my internet thing. Let me go ahead and refresh that and see if it works now. Go ahead and see if the music player is working. Let's try that. There it goes. That's working. Try to get it into the music player. There we go. Chewy Baka is back. Welcome back, Chewy Baka. Chewy the DJ. We call him DJ Chewy. Hanging out in the stream. All right. Now, that song right here, right there, is actually from a organization called Gaming for Good. And what they do is, of course, they game. And they do it for good, which means they raise charity for Save the Children. You can donate down below via a link to Save the Children and also play a song on the stream. Though tonight is our free song play, so you can go ahead and just put it in the chat. It has to be PG-13. No songs about booties or obscene language or, John Cena stuff. If you do that, we will ban you from requesting a song. So Tuesday night is that thing. And of course, we got our DJ Chewy back now. We got a whole bunch of songs already queued up, though we're going to let Daniel jump in ahead here since he did request it via using his points. So whoever requested via their points, they get theirs first.
What I call a good day? One that ends without.
So we're going to put that one up ahead. Oh, if it lets me. Come on. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. There we go. All right. Load that up. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was. Hey, Daniel, did you want to save that for tomorrow when I play some Star Wars, or do you want to play it now in Fallout 4? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Because you don't have to redeem it right now. You can redeem it tomorrow if you want to do it during the stream. Let me know before I start that, Daniel. All right. Cool. So I'm going to hold off on it until I hear back from you, Daniel. I don't want to use up your redemption unless you're ready to play it. So there we go. Now it's fine. Okay, good. Again, I'm one of those streamers. I like being interactive. I don't like to host people over, especially if they just used all their points. I want to get it in there. It's Nooshki, one of my awesome Patreon supporters. Hey, Nooshki, make sure to show her lots of love in there. Oh no, thanks for the drinking game. Kismet blows up like 1,000 cars a night. I would be plastered. I know, isn't that cool? I love the drinking game thing. That actually was done by Derek. Brilliant idea. At any time, if you guys need that link for the drinking game, you can just go ahead and type !drink. It'll show up in the chat like this. Now, let's go ahead and... I can't remember if I gave you guys some bonus points. I'll give you some more bonus points. Everybody gets some more. There you go. Some extra Kiz caps for everybody for hanging out in the stream early. Let's go ahead and get to it here. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to be doing, of course, mega sorting. Of course, we're not going to do it. We're going to have it do it. Check it out. Oh, it looks so good at night in here, yeah? Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that awesome work that we did. Right now, we should have our mega sorter going. Oh, look at it going. More purified water. Let's see how much purified water we're up to right now. We have over 3,000 purified water. Awesome. And, of course... our for sale, look at that. It's all sorted out for us. It did it automatically. I didn't have to sort the ammo. It sorted all the ammo and nukes and stuff that we collected from before. It sorted all the food that's for sale. It sorted all the companion armor. It went in and sorted that. The for sale armor that I'm going to sell to the vendor. This is the robot armor, or robo armor as I like to call it. And my power armor being sorted here by the mega sorter. Now, this is the first time in my stream you're like, Kismet, what are you talking about, Mega Sorter? What is the Mega Sorter? What's that from? Well, it's from the Contraptions DLC. I think it's the greatest part, at least the part that I enjoy the most. Of course, there's a lot of other cool stuff in the Contraptions DLC. But the sorting ability, or the sending it down the line and also being able to actually craft things, like craft weapons, and also be able to craft ammo, is awesome. It is just awesome. So as you can see, it's sending a bunch of purified water through. And it's still got a whole bunch of stuff here to sort out of the workbench, including some apparel. We've got 400 more purified water that's going to go in there. I'm going to have like 3,500 purified water in there. So that is what the Mega Sorter does. Now, how does the Mega Sorter work? Well, it actually works off this thing, because when I first got the Contraptions DLC a couple weeks ago, I went in and I was trying things out, and I go, oh, these conveyor belts are kind of cool. I said, oh, you know what would be awesome? Is if you could take it actually and pull it out of the workbench. It would be incredible. So while I was doing it, was all of a sudden like a bolt of lightning. to my brain, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to take this vacuum hopper. I'm going to put it right here by the workbench and see if it'll pull it out of the workbench. And to my amazement, it actually works. So you can actually put stuff in your workbench and it will sort it. Now watch out for the big objects. The big objects will get jammed up in there. And if you're running it too fast, they'll get jammed up. But other than that, it does the job of sorting awesomely. I don't do nothing. It does all the work for me. And when I'm ready to sell all of it, I can grab it and sell it to my vendors over here, which is what I'm going to do here in just a minute. We've also got a cool little firework thing here to fire off. Oh, wait. We've got more fireworks. Shoot them off. Let's do it. Woohoo, fireworks! Happy 4th of July, everybody. 5th of July now. Or happy 4th day of the month July if you don't celebrate 4th of July. Either way, I hope you had a great 4th. Shoot off some fireworks here. Here we go. I know the dark. I was thinking that when I logged off yesterday, I go, probably shouldn't put 7,000 water in there, right? I'm going to try to pull it out and sell it before it gets too high. All right, there's some fireworks for you. Free fireworks from Fallout 4. You can see it. They've got a fireworks mortar. You can craft some fireworks, put them in there, and then shoot them off. Super fun. Super fun. You can also use some fireworks. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and put some of those in here. Oh, I got to turn the power off, though. I don't want to fire it off right now. But whenever I need to, I'm going to go ahead and have it. Let's see if I have them on me. I think they're under miscellaneous. Yes, miscellaneous. I've got emergency flare shells, as well as I've got weather clear shells. So I'm going to go ahead and put the weather clear shells in there. So whenever I have bad weather, I'm literally just going to flip this on. It's going to fire up there and then fix the weather for me. How cool is that? Now I could individually put these on different switches. So I could fire one for the clear weather, fire one for when I need help, fire one for just fun fireworks, whatever I need. You can go ahead and tie these all into various switches and knobs and whatnot, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. You can see here I've got my decontamination arch going, and I've got it tied here to a pressure plate. I can just run over the pressure plate like so, and it will activate it. And that's really as long as you need, just a few seconds, and it's good to go. All right, now also tonight what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on, we're going to be letting it mega sort. And we're going to be working on the Mechanist line. Now, I've gotten pretty far in the Mechanist line, but we're going to talk to Ada here, and we're going to keep on going along with that. So there we go. Everyone has been given 10 Kiz Caps. Hey, Lax, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. What is up? Kiz, I put a limit to any beer and coolers. I have 2 to 3 unless my birthday or New Year's. I go limit. Yeah, if you have too many, go to water. Go to water. Because you might want to pull some water, before it gets too hot. So, did someone redeem their song? Yes! We have Daniel the Red that redeemed his song. I'm going to take care of it, Chewy Baka. I've already got that queued for him. And then I'm going to mark it off as the reward is done. By the way, my mods, Mary David Sister Wolf, you'll be able to have control over that eventually once I make all that work. Or you can actually take the song requests and put them through, and then it will alert also on the screen and all sorts of cool stuff. Working on it. Just always something to work on in the stream, and I work really, really hard on it. I work on a lot of stuff to get the stream going. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to start some more with the Mechanist line. We're going to come back and build some more stuff and fuddle around with this later on. Let's go ahead and talk to Ada first, and then I'm going to start that.
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them, Ada?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions. primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
Ah.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the Mechanist's location?
I certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
Still need it.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Dance like that too. All right. So yes, we got a bunch of rep there. We got it done. Making my favorite noise. That's the, you know what that is? Let me show you what that is. Every time it makes that noise, it's this. Cha-ching! That's the noise it should be making. Cha-chung, cha-chung. Like I'm making that money. So it's putting all that purified water over there. So we talked to Ada, we furthered the Mechanist line here. Song request. It was fun playing with you. I can play again. Exactly, Assassin. I can't wait to play with you again. We're going to play tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for becoming a member. My newest member, by the way, Assassin. Thanks for joining the team. Dumpy Koala, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. When Kismet starts the queue, that's right. We will get that music going here in just a second. Hello, Amos. Albino Sloth, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Hello, we got Bunk Mist hanging out. We got Hammerhead. RTG, what's up? What's up? I know she's a bit of a handful. You got to watch out for her. Okay, so one of the things we want to start off with, though, is before we get too far. Again, I'm going to do this music here in a second. I know you guys are all chomping at the bit for the music. Is we're going to sell a bunch of this stuff to our people over here. Now, right now, I obviously don't have my person, so I'm going to go for about another hour till 8 a.m. Until they come up there. Oh, I heard somebody hit the Dragon Hammer, but it's not coming up. What is going on with my Dragon Hammer today? We got a drinking game here. We can't have the Dragon Hammer not working. All right, I tried to reset it. Let's see if it's working now. I might have to link it again. Let's test it again. And then we heard crickets. Let me go ahead and reset this link here. They might be having a problem. Try to put it in there again. Make a new link. Let's try it now. Ha-ha! Oh, I solved it! Ha-ha-ha! Awesome! Okay, cool. It's working now. That's what it was. The reset. They reset all the links. I had to fix my link. Okay, awesome. That is working. And we better test. We tested the donating. Let's make sure we test the follow as well. Let's go ahead and test the follow. Okay, that one doesn't count toward the drinking game, though. That doesn't count toward the drinking game. Though you can drink one for... you can drink for the person who just dropped the Dragon Hammer. Back up, make sure I say your name right. Albino Sloth. Make sure to, you can go ahead and drink one up for Albino Sloth for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Sorry about my alerts there. Sometimes they have a mind of their own. I'm not in charge of that. I just try to make it work. Okay, so as you can see, we slept till 8 o'clock. Now all of our vendors are here. We're going to very quickly sell everything. Now, every time you come back to your settlement, you should just take a minute, especially in the new survival mode, to grab a bunch of stuff
Not many
out
doctors around
and
these
build up
days.
your caps. Because now I'm investing in my settlement, so I need more and more caps, so I can build trade centers, so I can buy resources, and really gear up my game. I'm taking it to a whole nother level now, so I can start doing a lot of mega
supplies,
builds.
Doctor. Let's see what.
So I've got to basically sell it every opportunity I can. He's got 692 caps, which isn't too bad. I'm going to look through here. There's no weapons, but I'm going to look through here and see if there's anything that I want from here. Nope. Nothing that I need. So I just needed 692 caps. I'm going to start with ammo today. So we're going to just sell that ammo. Now again, you probably have 10,000 worth of ammo just sitting around. Oh, I got too much there. Probably got 10,000 ammo just sitting around. It's about 100 something that you could probably sell, and then you wouldn't be hurting for caps all the time. Wouldn't be hurting for caps every few minutes. It's 8, 16, 15. Boom. All right, so I got all his caps, and now we're gonna go to the next one here.
Looking to buy?
Links be not working today. Which links are not working? Yeah, if you would like to request a song, if you're not among the few that have the ability to put it in there,
Great.
All you need to do is put the name of the song and then who the artist is, and our DJ Chewy will add that to the list. And again, I'll be playing the music all night long, but when I first get started, when I'm kind of talking about what I'm doing and what's going on, and we're going to talk about news here in a second, I usually have the sound off, but we got 5 hours to go. We got plenty of time. Don't worry, we're going to have lots and lots of time. And I may even go a little bit longer. We'll see how I feel by the time the end of the stream. Now notice I just bought all of those resources. The reason why I'm buying all of those resources is so I can just continuously refresh my resources all the time. Now I also have a bunch of weapons here I can sell. So I'm going to go ahead and just sell all these excess weapons. Not this salvage assaultron head. That I'm going to keep. And then of course I got these cool helmets, but I don't want to sell those. I don't want to sell that either. Those are cool. I want to save those. Anything else in here? We can go ahead and sell this ale, apples. Don't need those. Rad roach, we want to keep that. And what else? I should actually make these. I should make these technical documents and blood samples sort into a different sorter. I think that would probably be a better improvement. Now here's some mods that I want to keep. But again, I got a whole bunch of ammo here I can get rid of. Let's go ahead and clear the rest of this ammo. See if we have enough. Oh, yeah. Mini nukes we can sell. Some missiles we can sell. Plasma cartridges. Shotgun shells. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Looking good. And actually, I think that's it. I think that's all we have in that particular thing. All right. We're catching up with our incoming amount of stuff and then selling them back out to the vendor. Boom. Hey, thanks for the retweets, everybody. Thank you so much for retweeting that, especially that drinking game. That is cool. All right, so we've actually cleared all of the stuff that we want to pull out of the for sale. So we're catching up a bit on that. Now, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and move these down, probably to for sale armor. That's probably one of the later things I'm going to do. So instead of having it sorted all again, I'm just going to go ahead and drop them in here, just to save the time for me to resort it. And put these technical documents in here. Now, how do you change your sorter? See, I want it to sort down here now instead of over there, right? There we go, Lantern 171. Thanks you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Doing the Kismet drinking game. Here I go. There we go. I'm just drinking water, by the way. I'm not drinking the hard stuff. With my health, I can't drink any hard stuff anymore. So there we go. So we're going to go here to the sorter, which is this one right here. And you put one item of each thing that you want to sort. So as it's coming through the sorter, you put the item in there. It says, oh, okay, I see here's some 44 round. And then it sorts it, makes it go the opposite direction. That's how the sorters work. Now, way down here at the bottom, I have a technical document and a viable blood sample, and that's why it was sorting down that line. I'm going to take those and then move those way down here to the armor, the loot armor. And I'm going to put that in the sorter here, which is then going to make it loot. It's going to make it sort it way down here. I'm going to put the technical document and the viable blood sample down there. Now, eventually, we'll take that back to the Pridwin, of course, and sell all those off and use those. Oh, here comes something. Look, it's a plunger. Plunger coming down the line. And see, it comes down here, and then I put a turn in it, for those who didn't see it the other day, where I put a turn, and it actually comes all the way back over here, so I don't have to run all the way to the end every time. It actually comes all the way back here, and then anything that it doesn't sort ends up at the end, and then we can, of course, fix the sorter or do whatever we need to do with it. Lots of plungers coming through. Lots of plungers. Okay, so again, we need to keep going. What we need to do, though, is we need to drink some water over here while we're at it. Now, you can drink right out of the pumps. Now, if you see the message, then it's working. If you don't see the message on the far side of the screen here, then we're going to have to store that and then re-bring it out again. Doesn't seem like it's working. So if it doesn't work, just go into the workbench, store it back in the workbench, and then come in. Look at these little pluses and minuses. Wait, look at this. By the way, there has been an update to the game, which we'll talk about here in just a second. But look at this little plus here. Get my arrow. Look, there's a plus there now. Look at, there's like a boat thing there. See, look, there's like a boat thing. It's telling me what's new. Telling me there's something new in there. Wonder what that's for. Yeah, something new here in the fish racks, maybe. I don't know. You notice that? It's got like a little boat. It's got a little boat there. It's telling me about that. So they just added this in this last patch, so there's some plus there. Right here, we've got something new. Got like a little ram's head on it. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. They just added it. I'm going to have to look that up. Actually, if you guys know what that means, what does that mean? What does the little ram's head or whatever that's trying to say there mean? Maybe something way here in the... Yeah, see, this one says... It's got like a ram's head. This one's got a wrench there. This one's got a boat. I don't know what those icons are. It'd be helpful if they actually explain what those are for. I don't have no idea what those are for. You guys do know what those are, let me know. Kiz lag drink. No, it's not buffering, is it? No. Ah, my ISP. I tell you, there's nothing we can do. Duh. Duh. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We're going to send somebody out a week from now and see if we can solve that problem. Oh, heck no. I ain't waiting around no week for them to solve the problem. I just reset everything again. Sometimes it'll let us go for a good hour before we lose our speed. But for right now, seems to be working. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me, if everything looks good. Again, I apologize for that, everybody. Had to reset my internet. It's been going up and down all night long. And there's a problem in my area, I bet. I'm going to find that out tomorrow. Oh, yeah, there's a problem. We found there was a problem in your area. We just didn't know about it yet because you're like the first one that always gets the problem. Oh. Test our donations are working. That is working good. I got the game sound muted right now. Hey Bayram, hello, and a big hello to G-Dub. What's up? And of course, we got Nooshki, we got Grandma Plays hanging out, we got the awesome Paul. Watch out for the Enclave, going to get you. Thanks for hanging out in this stream. Oh, Amira Dave is hosting me. Thank you so much for the host, everybody. If you did host me earlier, I do apologize. You will probably have to host again. Thank you so much for the hosting there. I had to reset everything. Let's just hope it stays steady long enough so we can get some streaming going on here. We want to do some streaming. We want to have some fun. We want to play some games. want to fool around. I don't want to fools around. Again, I never give up. Sister Wolf, also with the host. Thank you so much for the host. If you would like to host me, all you have to do is do /host Kismet_Ring of Destiny. Just type that in your chat, and boom, it'll host me. Thank you so much for the hosts. Ooh, now we got that going a little too loud. All right, who else we got in here? Pizza King. Yes, my ISP has been hosing my connection all night long. It's been going up and down like a roller coaster, only no fun. Only without the fun part of the up and down. Oh, Grandpa Plays hosting me too. Thank you so much for the host. Hope you guys like my cool alert I made there. It is so awesome. Goes right along with Fallout. All right, so I am back. Let's hope we get going. Now, the cool thing is we got Chewy DJ going on, or DJ Chewy, doing the thing. Don't worry, all those songs you put in there, still in there. That request you sent in there, Daniel, still in there. Because I have it saves it automatically for me in case stuff like that happens. So don't worry, we got all that stuff queued back up again. I've got all my stuff going again. I do need to load my noises up again here, my soundboard. Because I literally had to just restart everything. Which usually, by the way, I'll show up about an hour to a half hour before the stream. Daniel the Red, also with the host. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. So what I do is about an hour before the stream, I start getting everything ready. I prep everything. I check my internet connection, which totally tanked earlier. And so I then reset it and all of that. But it didn't work the first time. So apparently it's just going to keep going in some horrible circle where everything is working horribly wrong. But I've reset everything. And again, hopefully we got a good maybe if we get another 4 hours out of it, we'll be good, right? We'll have enough to run the whole stream. Let's hope. Let's hope we can do it. All right, let's jump in the game. Let's get going. And we got the best hanging out. What's up? What's up? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. All right, and thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Sorry about that ISP problem. No, I do not have AT&T as my ISP. I do have them else and other stuff, but not that. So yes, we got it going. So yeah, Chewy, we got DJ Chewy today. All you got to do is put the name of the song and then who the artist is of the song in the chat, and Chewy will take it and put it in the queue. I'm going to start the queue in just a second here. I was trying to put my, trying to make my stuff work. It probably didn't work because my internet tanked. Now, if you notice, there's some new stuff in here. Look at, there's like, seems like little icons at the bottom here. If you guys missed me talking about that from before, they just added these new icons down here. So there's like a, looks like a mechanist thing there. And then this has got a plus. I don't know what that plus is. And you've got to go over certain stuff. I think it's trying to tell me there's new stuff there. Something new in here. There's like a boar's head in there. I don't know what that boar head means. If you guys know what these new icons are, let me know. And then this has got like a repair thing. Something new in here somewhere. I have no idea what that means. This one's got a boat. That one's got a little repair. That one's got a ram to it. Again, I don't know what that means. Did they fix it? Is it a bug fix? Would have been nice if they actually told us what all that stuff means. Again, so we got ram head. We've got kind of a fixer thing. Maybe they had a bug fix on those particular things. So they did bug fix there. They updated that. I don't know. Or they updated. Maybe they updated the boat. I have no idea. Yeah, it adds different icons to it, but I don't know what the icons do. See, knowing the icons would be nice. In chat channel, type host. Yes, you got to do it in your chat channel. Not in my chat channel, by the way. It's got to be in your channel to host. Kids, where can I farm materials for building my settlements in the beginning? How can I start earning caps and get some sort of production settlement like you? My weapons are so weak, I don't deal damage, so it's hard to do anything. Exactly, Dacrum. Now, if you'd like to know exactly how I got started in the new survival mode and how I built up Sanctuary and all of those. Now, if you're not in survival mode, it's even easier. But always in the very beginning, what I'll do is I'll beeline. I'm going to take my arrow out of here. I'll go ahead and beeline right over for the satellite area here. which is right here. This U.S. satellite station Olivia. Now, you got to probably be about level, I'd say level 7 or 8. And then make your way over here. Look, I even haven't gone to the disposal yard yet in this playthrough. But you go here to this one. This has some of the greatest resources at the very beginning to get that. Of course, you want to, of course, go to Red Rocket, get all those resources, and just carry them back to Sanctuary. Just carry them all back. Forget Red Rocket. Just do it at Sanctuary so you can get that going. And just focus, especially if you're in the new survival mode, you have to focus just single settlements. You don't have enough resources. You can't get enough resources quick enough to defend all of your settlements. There's just no way. So what I do is I use Red Rocket, and I use here at the drive-in a place to recruit people, and then I send them all here to Sanctuary. Now, again, in the beginning, I didn't have great weapons at all. I just built up Sanctuary, then I built up Abernathy Farm, and I did a lot of this. Ready? So I went from here, and I went down to Concord, and then I went to Drumlin Diner, and then would Starlight Drive-In. And then these are the places that I start at the very beginning of the game. So back and forth between Drumlin Diner and Sanctuary. Then when I get Trashcan Carla up there, I also help Trashcan Carla, and then back and forth, back and forth. Now, if you're playing the new survival mode and you are getting conditions on you, you're going to also have to beeline for way over here to Covenant to have those conditions removed until you're able to put down an area to remove those conditions, right? To remove those like illness, or if you have parasites or whatever, you're going to definitely need to go to Covenant because there's an actual healer there that can do that. Until eventually you can build your own stuff, until you can build something like I have here, where I have a bunch of vendors, until you can build your own clinic where you can go there and heal yourself at the clinic. Also make a note that the clinics in Far Harbor do not heal you. They do not remove your conditions, which is not good. Makes it super tough. Makes it super tough. Oh, it does. BTT adds a host button under your video. Oh, that's cool. That is very, very cool. Actually, I'm going to go look for that. I did not know that. Look at me. I get to learn new stuff. I love learning new stuff. Thanks for the heads up, Sister Wolf. Yes, I got the new update. That is something we're going to be talking about here in just a second. Means what the DLC is from. Ah, there we go, Assassin. Thank you so much. Hey, Pizza Tame, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Kids, how do you get the robot helmets? You got to shoot a whole bunch of the Rust Devils. Blow up the Rust Devils. They will give you all the cool robot helmets for you. Now, if you want to get the helmets for your actual robots, like the actual pieces for your robots, you got to kill other robots and take their mods. And then once you get the mods, you then know how to build the mods. And then you can build them as much as you want. They're pretty cool. That was a dead clawed head, not a ram. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. See, I don't know. See, I don't like to know, and then this way I can ask you guys, or I can explore and find out. That's something you're not going to just explore and find out, by the way. You probably have to look in the help file and all that. And I don't like looking in the help file. Hey, Evil Angel. Hey, Asher. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I think we're doing good now. I think we've maybe got a stable connection. I hope. Cross our fingers. Let's hope it works now. Let's hope it works. Let's keep going. Okay, so what I'm putting down right now is I'm going to go ahead and put down back my water here so I can drink that water, which I was trying to do here. All right, so tonight what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some of the Mechanist quests. Of course, we're going to be working on our Mega Sorter, let our Mega Sorter run. We might come back and tinker with it a little bit as well. And again, for you guys hanging in there, guess what? I'm going to give you 10 more Kiz Caps for hanging in there. We're hanging in there and kind of hanging through my ISP hosation, as I like to call it. Boom! More bonus caps for you. There you go, 10 more Kismet caps. When you get 4,000 Kiz Caps, you can request a song, which I will be playing here in a second for Daniel, if we can just get going. We can just get this going without any crashes or without any ISPs hosing me out. We're going to go ahead and sleep 8 hours here and try to get that lover's embrace. Let's do it. Let's get that lover's embrace going on. Oh, feel the love in here. For so long. All right. Oh, we got to sleep some more. So we got to sleep till my vendors come back out again. We're going to sell a bunch of stuff to them, which is what we were trying to do before. Yep, lover's embrace. Got a drink. Now, if you didn't see it earlier, by the way,
Blue. Come on.
if you didn't see it, oh, there's that lover's embrace. That's right. You got to get that drink in if I got the lover's embrace. Now, it was very cool. Derek, he came up with this, the Kismet drinking game. I did not have anything to do with it. He came up with it totally himself. Totally awesome. If you would like to play along with the drinking game, you just simply put exclamation point drink into the chat. And then you can find that link to, let me go ahead and just put it in there for you. To that photo, which tells you the reasons to drink and all of that fun stuff. Okay, drink responsibly, be careful, don't be mean or ugly to other people because you drank too much, right? So me, I'm just going to be drinking water. I cannot drink any heavy alcohol anymore or I will get very, very ill. Not just in like ill, like I've drunk too much ill, but like die kind of ill. So I don't feel like doing that. But you guys, if you want to, can play along at home.
Oh, we gotta do
all right.
offer.
Let's go back to what we were doing here. Got that going. I've got my vendors back.
Around these days.
So I'm also prepping myself for questing. So I'm going in. I'm going to clear all my conditions.
Now go over
and get things going.
One at a time.
Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk a bit about what the update was here. There was an update for Fallout 4 today. That update contained 300 more names for Cogsworth. So you might talk to Cogsworth, maybe he knows your name. I think I might start a campaign to get my name on the list for Cogsworth. Wouldn't that be awesome? So I'm going to go talk to Cogsworth in a minute. We're going to test and see if he has the name Kismet. That would be awesome if he had my name. That would be so cool. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to see if he actually has my name in there. So if you haven't talked to Cogsworth in a while, after you do this update, go and talk to him and see what's up. Now, there's also a thing called Exit Save. Cured my health already. I'm out of it.
We're done.
Take better care of yourself.
At least I think I did. No, I didn't. I forgot to cure.
Hi.
If you need fixing
So yes, there's a thing called Exit Save, which we'll look at here in a second.
See what's wrong with...
Let me cure this guy, cure health.
It's great.
I'm going to skip this guy's dialogue, hopefully without shooting him in the face. No guarantees.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Nope.
No other complaints.
Off you go then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. We got rid of that. Now we're going to need to eat some food, but we don't have any food on us. Let's go ahead and go over here to our mega sorter, which is sorting our food. And let's see if we've got anything. We might have to actually cook something here. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and pull all this out of here. Like so. And I've got plenty of these cooking stoves around. I probably should put a cooking stove right by the food. That'd be smart, huh? Now again, if you notice, I put a lot of these cooking stoves around because they are very easy to get to. They're very small. They don't take up much space or cause you to use a lot of resources. So boom. All right, let's do some crafting. Craft. Oh, or not. Doesn't want to let me craft. Move it over here. There we go. I was too close to the thing. It wouldn't let me get in there. Too close to the sorter. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go in here and roast some stuff. Let's see what we got. We got fried fog collar we can roast. Rad roach, grilled ragstad. Murloc queen steak. Chops. And again, I will start the music. Don't worry, everybody. I will start the music. I know you guys are chomping at the bit for that music. I will start it. Okay, so we... I didn't want to do that. I want to go to soup. All right, now we're going to go to soup here. We've got Gloper Slurry. We're going to do that. Noodle Cup. A whole bunch of those. Now, also, I really prefer Squirrel Stew, but I'm out of Blood Leaf or Squirrel Bits, or they've been sorted out of the workbench, one or the other. I really like also vegetable soup. Pretty great. Now, Noodle Cup doesn't give you any benefit, doesn't give you any bonus, so that's why I typically like to use the vegetable soup instead, so it does give you some rad resist at least. All right, so there we go. So we made a whole bunch of food. Let's go ahead and eat that food. Fried frog collar. There we go. Now, also one of the things they did today, you guys actually saw this on the stream, where I was stuck invisible. I couldn't come back out of invisible. So I got stuck invisible. I couldn't get out of there. They actually fixed that in today's patch. as well. Oh, so exit save. So as you exit, by the way, it will save. I believe it will save your game. I believe that's what exit save is all about. Now, I can't quick save when I leave, so it's not going to do it for me because I'm in the new survival mode, but I suggest to test it out for you. Also, the patch today prepares for Vault, the vault-tec workshop that's coming up this month. So some other awesome news there. All right, I'm also overburdened, so let me go ahead and put all this stuff right back in here. Now, I can let it resort again, but it's already sorted itself, so there's no reason to make it sort all the way through there again. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all back in here again. Like so. All right. Put all those back in there. Put those potatoes back in there. And let's get the soup out. Noodle cup. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if we got anything else that we want to... Oh, I've also got a bunch of junk that I bought earlier. Yep, let's go ahead and drop all that in the workbench. And let's drop those mods in there. And, of course, we have these weapons and whatnot. Now, I want to keep these weapons, so I have a nice little spot right up here at the top that gets that going. All right, so while we're putting this stuff away, I'm going to go ahead and play that song for Daniel. Right now, Daniel, here you go, man. This is for you. Here we go. Love this. Great, great song. Guess this song, everybody. If you can't guess this song, I don't know where you've been. Starting really low. It's working its way up. Okay, so I'm going to put these extra items into the safe here. Put all this extra apparel in here, and I'm going to eventually come back to this specialty power armor later on. And anything else I can put in here? Nope. Oh, we can put these emergency shells somewhere. Put these down here. Epic music alert. All right. Hey, Mr. Chaos. Your stream is working now. Yes, sorry about that. Says your first and last name, Sister Wolf. Cool. Well, let's go talk to him, see what he says. Let's go find him. Let's go find Cogsworth. I think he's outside. He's usually hanging out right outside here. Where you at, buddy? Cogsworth, my bro. Where are you hiding? Song's not over yet. There it goes. Cogsworth. Notice how you can find all the companions you're not looking for, but the one you are looking for is the one you can't find. Isn't that a funny irony of life? It's the same thing. There he is. Let's talk to him.
Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Would you like to?
Why, yes, of course, sir.
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
Didn't have anything. Well, he doesn't say my name. All right, everybody, we're going to do a campaign right now. You ready? We're going to try it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you exactly what to put in there. I want you to go on Twitter, and we're going to try to get my name in Fallout 4. All right, you ready? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Getting this going. Who hit the Dragon Hammer? Who was that awesome person? It was a Wandy Leon. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and tweet this out to them. And then I'm going to have you guys retweet it and then tweet to them directly. Hashtag add Kismet's name. All right. So the things I want you to put in there is, I want you to put in there in your tweet to Bethesda, hashtag add Kismet's name, which I'm going to go ahead and put in the thing here. Actually, I'll put all the requirements here in the thing. If it lets me. So many buttons to press. All right, here's the things I want you to put in there. So your tweet needs to have, is you put it at Bethesda. All right, so we're going to start a campaign to get my name in the game. So we're going to put it at Bethesda, if it lets me. There we go. Boom, right there. So you want to put it at Bethesda, hashtag add Kismet's name, and 1,200 hours, #1 Fallout streamer. I want you to put all that stuff in the tweet and tweet it out to him. I'm going to go ahead and tweet to him right now. And let me go ahead and also send it out to everybody over here. Right there. All right. Oh, missing by one little space. There we go. Okay. Boom. There it goes. Okay. Send that to Bethesda right now. Go ahead. Bombard them. Be respectful, though. Bombard them. Make sure to retweet that tweet I just sent and send that out to them. I want to see if they get my name in-game. Now, Kismet is not only my name. There's some people named Kismet in real life as well. That is probably actually the name I'm known the most by, both in real life and in-game. But that is a bummer they didn't put my name in. It just says Sir. Now what'll happen is if you actually have a name that Cogsworth knows, you'll actually use your name instead of saying Sir. So
would you like to?
Why, yes, of course, sir.
See, instead of saying Sir, it'll say my name. So I would try that out. They've added 300 names to see if Cogsworth has done it, but sadly, he did not add.
Not now, Cogsworth.
I see, sir.
Sadly, did not add
Another
Kismet.
time, then.
Hey, you think as the top Fallout 4 streamer, you would at least get your name in there, huh? So we're going to start a campaign to get my name in Fallout 4. Just go ahead and do it. Send it to Bethesda. Everybody go ahead who's watching the stream. We're going to do it a few times during the stream. We will send them some love over there at Bethesda. They have done a phenomenal job on Fallout 4. My favorite game of all time. So yes, send it out to them, everybody. Send them out some love. And say, yo, Kismet says he wants his name in game. I want Kismet in there when I talk to Cogsworth. All right. So, but again, try your name out. That is a very cool thing. They added more names to it. I think that's a great way of adding more DLC. Oh, look at all these plastic coming down the line here. Doing a great job of sorting my stuff in the Mega Sorter. Okay, so also we did a bit of the Mechanist storyline if you missed it. We did a bit of that and kept that going. Welcome back, King Leopold. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, everybody. And now we're going to go ahead and start up that music and keep our DJ night going. Such a great song. All right, got that music going. Now again, if you would like to request a song, all you gotta do is put the title and the name of the artist in the chat, and then our DJ Chewy will go ahead and add that to the list as well. There you go. Thank you so much, Mayor Dave. Thank you so much for that link. Should be up there now. What's up, Esther? Thanks for hanging out. What if I don't have Twitter? If you don't have Twitter, then just yell it really loud. No, don't yell it really loud. I don't want you to wake up anybody in your house. If you don't have Twitter, then I don't know. Send him a mail. Send him an email. Say, hey, Kismet, get Kismet his name in game. Come on. Come on. He's played 1,200 hours. He's usually one of the top streamers for Fallout 4, if not #1 on Twitch. Occasionally, some very large streamers will pop into Fallout, and then I'll usually only be about, I don't know, 3rd or 4th. But I have been #1 many, many times in Fallout 4. So very, very cool. So let's keep going. So we're going to do some of the Mechanist quests. And we got to build, that's what we're doing next. We got to build this robot here. We're going to go ahead and put the robot workstation up here. And again, tonight is DJ night. Just throw it in the chat. Our DJ Chewy will go ahead and DJ all that. We're going to go ahead and craft a workbench. And we're going to find this girl, which I hopefully remember her name. I think it's Jezebel or something. I don't see it. I think we got to create a new one first. Let's create a new one. There we go. All right, and the head we'll put in there. Jezebel's head. That's what we have to do. We got to create a new one. I forgot. It's been a while since I played through the storyline. All right, so we're going to do that. And we're going to give her a... her legs is going to be a Mr. Handy Thruster. And we're going to take her arms away. Like so. Oh, no left arm. And right arm. No right arm. And that's what she gets. She don't get no weapons. I'm not going to make her into a sentry bot. That sounds like a terrible idea. And just so I know which one is her, I'm also going to turn her yellow. All right. Oh, and I can't quite see the front of her here. So let's go into torso. Put some factory armor on her so I can see the color. It's Jesse's girl!
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
All right.
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
She's sarcastic.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I can do.
Yes, Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me every...
People of Finch Farm are very unhappy. You may lose control of the settlement if things don't improve. Uh-oh. I've never had that happen before, that it's got so low that I've almost lost control. We're going to have to go help Finch Farm first. That is cool. That's the first time it's ever happened to me, because normally my settlements are super happy.
Everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's
do that
a
next.
fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it.
What?
There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Thank you, King Leopold. Thanks for the retweet.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
First time you twittered anything. Well, thank you, Assassin. Well, there you go. Gives you a reason to Twitter something out. One time, almost lost settlement because it was at 5%. Uh-oh. Hey, Lord Winter. Thanks for hanging out in the stream.
I wasn't aware of enrollment.
All right, so we got, we furthered our Mechanist line, but we got a beeline over and helped the Finch Farm. We have been neglecting it far too long, apparently, that it is probably down at really low percentage. I've never had that before, because normally I go through and I fix up all my settlements. I think we might have to do some settlements tonight. I don't know. We might have to do some settlements and at least build them up enough so they can defend themselves and they're not so unhappy. So let's go figure out why they're unhappy. And so I'm going to get in my power armor. You're going to suddenly see everybody light up here. See, everybody is lit up. The reason why all that stuff is lit up is because I have my targeting HUD on my power armor. You can do the same thing on your power armor. You go in and you mod it. Not third-party mod it, by the way. Just normal mod it. All right. So let's go ahead and call in a vertibird. And we're out of here. Shooter, kids. No. You gave the crew access to my stronghold on SWTOR. Cool, Lord Winter. Isn't that fun going in and organizing your stronghold and decorating it? I think that's one of the greatest additions to SWTOR. It's something I have asked for when the game launched. And they eventually came out with it. I wish they came out with it earlier in the game launch, though. That would have really helped them a lot if they had done it very early on. But, you know, eventually got it done. At least that's good. At least that's good. All right, here our vertibird coming in. And let's check our streaming's looking good. Now, if the stream does start to stutter or start to glitch or something like that, let me know right away. My ISP has been woefully poor at keeping my internet going today. Woefully poor. Okay, so I got to go to Finch Farm here. Help my bros out. Oh, they're at 15% happiness.
Glad to have you aboard.
That's not good. Let's go help them. Let's go help them.
Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
There we go. Yep, that's it. Thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Let's make sure to show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So yes, we're off and running. We are going to go and do this. Now, by the way, if you have not seen it already, you can play along with the brand new, thanks to Derek here, the Kismet drinking game. If any of these things happen here, you can go ahead and take a drink. Now, me, I'm just drinking some water. Please drink responsibly and don't do anything too crazy, all right? Don't do anything too crazy. All right. Nobody else but you likes Jezebel, Mr. Chaos? Well, I like a feisty lady. That's why I like Piper, and that's why I like my wife. She's very feisty. So, nothing wrong with a feisty woman. Feisty woman's good. Nothing wrong with that. Boom. You just got to have a... They're going to have a strong personality, so you got to have a strong personality in the other side, too. So you counterbalance them. Counterbalance is good. I have a strong personality. I don't take nothing from nobody. All right? I don't take nothing. Uh-oh! Guess what? Gonna have to take a drink. Oh, what? Come on. Blew up a car. Look out. Another drink for you. There's another drink. Oh, my gosh. You guys are going to be sauced. You guys are going to be sauced in no time. That's like 5 cars right there. Oh my gosh! You guys are going to be wasted. You guys are going to be wasted. 7 cars. 8 cars. There's 8 cars right there. There's 8 drinks right there. Hold on, we got to do it. Here we go. I'm just going to drink the whole rest of this bottle. Let's do it.
Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground.
There we
shortly.
go. Play along at home. You're drinking vodka for every car Lord winner. Holy mackerel. You just have to drink 8 of them right now. 8 little shots there. Have a good one. All right, here we are at Finch Farm. Supposedly, everything has gone horribly wrong over here. Let's go ahead and see what the deal is. Probably because it has no defense.
Yeah?
So hungry, huh? Oh, not enough food. That's their problem.
Yeah.
Not enough food, not enough defense. So what we're going to do is go ahead and park my power armor over here.
Yes.
And we're going to get to work helping this particular settlement. Now, I've been neglecting these settlements kind of on purpose.
Can we trade
to
a
see
few
what
things?
would happen. And also, I don't have that much resources at the beginning of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and just sleep right here. Just to save, so I don't have to do that whole traveling again.
Nobody has enough to eat.
Nobody has enough to eat.
Help?
I'm on it. I'm on. We got it.
Yeah.
If you could get out of my way, I could get over there to the food. There we go. Okay. So supposedly we don't have enough food. I could have sworn I put enough food down here. Let's see. I bet you there's some people standing around doing nothing and they're complaining they don't have any food. That guy. Yo, dude.
Okay.
Do some food. There's nobody over here doing the razor grain. And they're complaining about food. This is not on me. This is not my fault. I gave them enough stuff.
We got enough caps to get me a new pair of boots.
Why? The ones you got on don't look so bad. I'm sure
All
they've
right.
got another couple of months on them at least.
So we're going to go ahead and give them a whole bunch more mute fruit.
Soles are coming off. Sometimes they flap so bad when I walk.
We're going to go ahead and give them some mute fruit.
Well, maybe they're just showing their appreciation.
Oh,
for
that's
all
not
the
mute
hard
fruit.
work you do.
That's
Come back to
very
that.
funny. But I'm being serious.
So we're going to give them some mute fruit because they don't have enough food.
For all the trouble these things cost me.
Let's hope we
Well,
got a
we'll
bunch
see
in the
what we
workbench.
find.
Oh yeah, we got
Ain't
4 in the
much,
workbench.
but it might be
Awesome.
enough.
I took all the mute fruit out of the workbench. That's okay. There's 4 there. And we can go ahead and just collect some of this on our own.
Trade some things. Seems to be
We're
growing
going to collect the
well.
mute fruit they've already got. And we're
Running
going to
a farm
replant
sure
that
makes for a
also.
full day.
I
sit
just
and
want
eat
to
it,
trade
pick
a
it
few
up.
things.
I really don't. I really don't want to trade a few things. Okay. So there's 4. And that's going to be number 5 and number 6. Now, I always do the mute fruit in rows of 6. And now we're at 16 food. Let's get somebody else on food here, though we have plenty of people on food. They should automatically go over here, but we're going to go ahead and boost their food by another 6. That should put us way over how many people are here.
Sure.
All right, come on, do that food. Girl, lady, food.
Got it.
Just went down to 0. Okay, now it's going back up. So we got 6 going there. Abraham Finch, go to corn, bro. Look at my food going down. That's weird. They're like refusing to farm. Oh, there it goes. Going back up now. Now, I don't want to assign too many to food.
Where'd you put those fusion cells I set out the other day?
I put them back in your junk pile, dear. You know the rule. Anything that ain't on the workbench. Okay.
Well, couldn't you have asked me first, woman? I had to dig around in that pile for 2 hours straight to find those damn things.
Really? If I had to stop and ask about every piece of scrap you left laying around, I'd need a week just to tidy up the house. That's why we made that rule in the first place. And I might remind you, Abraham Lowell Finch, that you agreed to it.
Why are my people not doing food?
Point, woman.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Come on, go corn. Okay, happiness is on the rise. We got 15 and its arrow's going up now. I know I've got more than enough food. It says I've only got 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 19. And this is 21, 22. So that's 22. So for some reason, this razor grain is not being done. And some of this other food is not being done. It's exactly at 18. Alright, I'm going to try to assign this girl here to the razor grain.
Okay.
We got an extra shovel anywhere in this scrap?
Pretty sure we do, yeah.
Know where it is?
Now, one of the problems that can happen, by the way, the reason why their happiness goes so far down is because I've taken all the mute fruit and all the food out of the workbench over at the mega sorter. So, of course, I eventually will need to put that back in there because when you have your food, even if it's from somewhere else, it will actually work throughout all of your settlements. Though I like my settlements to be independent of each other, this does not seem to be working here.
I just want to trade a few things. I want to trade a few things.
Why does it keep saying I want to trade a few things?
I'd like to trade some items.
No, I don't want to. It's acting funny. You see that? It's acting like I want to trade items. Okay, now if you have a problem with assigning stuff like this, I just put it back in the workbench like so, and then re-put it down again. Oh, we got some more mute fruit. Some more of that down. Put all 6 of those down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and again, we're going to try to assign people. Abigail, do that food.
Got it.
Let's see if she does it. There we go. Okay, so there's something wrong with our razor grain, so we had to get rid of it. I know I had given them enough food, but apparently what had happened there is the food had got glitched out and then wasn't allowing them to raise their stuff there. Now, I had enough defenses too. But what we're going to do is we're going to tear this settlement down. We're going to do a little bit of settlement building here. I don't want to lose my settlement, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap all of these guard posts. And we're going to build up this settlement a little bit. We're going to give them some defenses. And we're going to build a kind of a, what I call a super build, where they're going to make some profit as well. And be able to defend themselves. Alright, see if there's any more. There's some over here. Now, in the very beginning, these little guard posts are great, right? Because they act as a great way of adding your defense points for very cheap. Because you can just put those down. You get 3 defense each one. You can only have to use 1 settler per 3 defenses, by the way. So if you put one of these guard stations down, and here's another Kismet tip for you. You put the guard station down. You put 3 of them down per 1 settler. So put 3 of them down. They're close together. And then put the 1 settler on there. And you will get 2 defense for each one. So 2, 4, 6 defense for those 3 that you put down from 1 settler. So 6 defense from 1 settler. So great way to start. And that's why you saw those there. Was kind of basically at the start there. That's usually what I do. Now we're going to go ahead and use the concrete kit. And I'm going to just very quickly here build them a little bit of a defense here to defend their little shack here. I'm going to try to see where I want to square this off. I would say right about there. And we're going to give them a little bit of space here in the back. Now notice I'm starting in the back. The reason why I'm doing that is so that I can get an idea of where I want to square it off across where the food is. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and say something like this. Now it's not perfectly square this way. And this way I'm going to go ahead and put it right up against the edge of the settlement here. And we're going to build a Kismet kill box up there as close to the edge of the settlement as we can go. I'm going to get too close, but I'm going to get as close as I can to the edge of the settlement. All right, that's pretty good. Now we got a kind of an idea where we want our 2 sides to come together. And so we're going to start building. Now right now I've only got 3 in the concrete wall, so I might have to go back to Spectacle Island and pull all that stuff out of the workbench, because it does pull it out of there in the mega sorter. So when I go somewhere else to build, I may not have enough to build. But I have kind of stemmed the unhappiness here as well. All right. So again, we've got kind of a basic idea. So I will have to go back, get my stuff, and come back, while their happiness is going to go up here. All right. Excuse me. And I don't like leaving my power armor behind, because typically I have a whole bunch of sets of power armor that I have all set up and so forth, which I need to actually take to every single settlement. But in this case, I haven't done all my power armors yet. I've just done just what I've got so far. Hey, Astrolux, thanks for hanging out on the stream. I am doing awesome, Nicholas. I am doing awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're all having an awesome night tonight. Now, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. This way I know whether you're talking directly to me. If you have already put it in the chat, if I did miss it, go ahead and just throw it in there again. That's okay. Just make sure to add my name. It'll highlight in red and also stick to the top of my chat so I can see any questions or comments you have for me. And I do interact in the stream. I do. That's one of the funnest parts of being a streamer is talking with you guys, hanging out, playing some games, getting into some trouble. All right, so I'm going to call the vertibird in. So we need to go back and we need to turn the mega sorter off. And I knew eventually I would run into this problem. I keep saying I want to trade gear with people. Why does it keep doing that?
Let's trade.
See that? I keep saying, let's trade. That's like a glitch. That's like a weird glitch where it keeps saying I want to trade all the time. Whoa, dude. Slight problem there. Glad he didn't crash. Glad he didn't crash. A little immersion breaking there, but... Okay. Yeah, something very buggy's going on there, but they did just bring a patch in. Maybe that's a problem with the new patch. Do not know, but we're going to have to go all the way back to Spectacle Island. Now, luckily, we have the vertibird, so we can fly around. So we've kind of stemmed the tide of it going down right there, because it got down to 15%, which that's probably the lowest any of my settlements have ever been, 15%. So I've stemmed the tide by fixing the food, because there was a problem with the food. Up! I'm going to blow up that car, though. That one up there. Another car. Oh, you guys are going to be so wasted out of your mind. You're going to be so wasted out of your mind for gaming with lag. Hey, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. You guys are going to be so blistered, so blasted out of your mind after watching my stream. Now, right now, they got a drinking game going on here in the Kismet stream, where every time I blow up a car, you have to take a drink, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I'm not going to say, because otherwise you'd have to take a drink then, too. But as you can see, I go along and I blow up cars with the chain gun. So there's 3 more drinks. And thanks to Derek for that. Hi! Oh, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Finally got my internet stable here. Knock on wood. Or at least pressed wood. It seems to be working good now. We're going to be going all night long until 5 o'clock in the morning, so we got 3 more hours. We got plenty of time to do a whole bunch of fun stuff. Whole bunch of fun stuff. What do you think of your music choice? Which one did you choose, Noah? I didn't see. The one that just went, was that yours, Noah? It was good. I enjoyed it. You guys are the best. You guys are the best music pickers, I tell you. You guys picked the great songs. Oh yeah, that's a great one. Now again, if you would like to request a song, we got our DJ Chewy hanging out in the chat today.
Like a good landing
You just
spot.
go ahead and put the name of the
I'll have you on
song
the ground
and
shortly.
who the artist is, and then Chewy will add it to the queue. You cannot add it directly to the queue yourself. That's weird. Look, Ada's way up there. I knew where she was going to be before she even appeared. That's funny. Okay, so we got the Mega Sorter going. Now, one of the drawbacks of the Mega Sorter is it pulls the resources out of the workbench. So right now, I don't have enough concrete resources to go and build that settlement. So I've got to turn it off, put the resources back in there, and then build up settlement. I didn't know I was going to be building settlements. So we are going to, at least not today, so we're going to go ahead and get up over here over the wall.
Nothing.
And we're going to go ahead and turn off the Mega Sorter. Now it's sorting it directly from the workbench, which is just nothing short of awesome. Go ahead and switch that off right now. And then all the resources are right here. So we're going to look in here for concrete. There's a bag of cement. There's some concrete there. We've probably got a ton of concrete hanging out in here. Yep, 184 concrete. So we're going to take all that out of there. And it's okay if it sorts it again. That's okay. But hopefully it doesn't crash my game. We'll find out. Because that's a lot of stuff to pull out of there at once. Nope, it's good. And simply we're just going to put it right back in the workbench. Now there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can see that I have. Assaultron, rear factory armor, all this other stuff. In there, let's see, razor grain, all that stuff we want to keep. This miscellaneous stuff. Oh, so they're all mods. Okay. Yeah, we'll put all the mods back in there. Boom. It's an awesome song. Makes me a little sad sometimes to lose someone so good, right? Okay. Now, if we go in and we're going to see how many concrete walls we can do now. So we're going to go to structures. We'll go to concrete. We'll act like we're making a wall. Now we can make 286 walls. That's a lot more, right? A lot more than just 3. So again, that is one drawback of the Mega Sorter, is that it will actually pull the junk out. Of course, I'd love it if you could, you know, make it where it doesn't pull the junk. It just pulls it out by category, just apparel, just whatever. But you know, I asked for a lot. I asked for a lot. All right, so we fixed that. We got the Mega Sorter off right now. We're going to come back and turn the Mega Sorter on later. Once we get this settlement fixed so that they are not unhappy the whole time. Boom. Throw ourselves out, get a vertibird going on, and while we're waiting, have a little bit of soup. There we go. Oh, should have brotherhood. You should have the brotherhood on your robot. Yeah, hey, I'll take requests eventually. Comes my vertibird. A lot of cool videography in that video, by the way. A lot of cool video shots.
Unfortunately, a vertibird cannot properly accommodate me for air travel.
Pretty cool stuff.
I'll meet you at your destination.
Okay, and back we go again. Let's go.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff.
More cars to shoot. Now, in the
Weapons
new
hot
survival
and
mode,
ready.
I would normally have to walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to do all of this. But I've got vertibirds, so I like the Brotherhood because they got vertibirds and they can just take me wherever I need to go, which is awesome. Try to scooch you up here. I feel like I'm sliding down in my chair. Sliding down. Take that! Shooting randomly into the water. You haven't even gotten the glowing sea yet? Oh, there you go. Blow up their own vertibird with this vertibird, right? That's so messed up. Zap them all with their own vertibird. All right, we got any more cars? Why am I always flying at night? We can't see the cars. Can't believe there's any cars left in the wasteland. How many cars I blow up. Bad guys right there. I don't know. I don't know how bad they are. I don't know if they're the Brotherhood. I don't want to shoot them because they may be my guys. I don't want to shoot my own guys. You never know, so don't just shoot without checking first.
Prepare for landing. Touchdown could be a little rough.
Boom. Okay, so here we are at the Finch farm yet again. And now we've got enough resources to build it up. Oh. And now I'm going to save so we don't have to do that traveling again.
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, what's up?
Guess all this will be mine, son.
Yo, crowd much?
Most folks got it.
Yes?
You ever seen so much junk in one place? That'd be my husband's handiwork.
I've seen more junk than that. You want to see my other spot? You want to see my place? Okay, again, so we're trying to match up these two corner walls, and once we match up the corner walls, then we can run it across the rest of the settlement. So here we go. Now just think of this as just temporary, right? You're just kind of... What? Uh-oh, we got a missing link. What? Huh, it's not registering. Yep. See us saying our concrete walls. We don't have enough for concrete walls. So something going on there. Well,
Just wanted to trade a few things.
something definitely screwed up about that. I'm going to go ahead and actually just create another supply line so we don't have to go and fiddle with all of the supply lines. And I'm going to actually send them right to Spectacle Island from here. There you go, bro. And now that we've done that, when we come back in here, there we go. So I just worked around it. Though the supply line is there and it should work, it goes all the way there. I'll just burn one of the settlers so that I don't have to run back again. There we go. Now I can always change them later, no big deal. But now I've got access to all of my resources. Lagging a little bit. Now you don't want to be too close to the edge, because if you get too close to the edge, what happens is that it basically will start to go a little catty corner, and then it does this. It starts to clip the edge. So watch out for that. Now you can move the entire thing, by the way, by just holding down E. And now I can move the entire wall if I want, and I can nudge the wall back in this direction. Just so I get the edge of the wall kind of aiming in the right direction. And it's kind of highly crooked. Alright, that's pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and take this and square it off. Linux the Tryhard! Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. As you can see here, we're building up our settlement here. Our settlement got very, very unhappy with us. So we are now trying to square off the settlement here. Now, notice what's happening here. See how this is going up? See how this is going a bit crooked? It's going to go way out to the side, way further than we really wanted to. Now, we could go in and we could adjust that. We could adjust the angle of it so it's not so highly angled like that. Again, just by holding down E. And then I'm going to nudge left, and I'm going to turn the mouse a little bit this way. So I'm on the PC, by the way. So I'm just going to nudge it, kind of angle the wall a little bit so that it's kind of more following that line. And still following the edge of the settlement. Now notice how I moved it away from the edge of the settlement a little bit so that I can have enough just in case it starts to kind of go weird toward the end. Now again, it's really important to try to fix all this stuff very early on before you get too far and you get too crazy, right? You put down 100 pieces of wall and then it's not straight enough, right? And then again here, I can see that I need to kind of pull it again a little bit further away from the wall, angle it, so that I'm, again, getting more closer to this angle here, right? And rinse and repeat. Probably one more ought to be good. And now it's aiming right toward the edge of the settlement over there. And that's probably good. Now, what we're going to do is actually take this one out, and we are going to run it the rest of the length of the settlement. So we're trying to get it to square both the edge of the settlement. We're trying to square off by the back of that house, and so on. Now, if you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. Welcome to the stream. I am the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds, Kismet Ring of Destiny. We've been together for over 14 years. Oh, I guess there we go. Now it's working. Nope. Oh. So I guess right there, you can't, because of that thing in the ground, you can't put it in there. Bummer. And then again, we're going to put this right up along the edge. Getting a little bit of lag there, which is pretty weird. A little bit of build lag. And then we'll square it off, and we'll take a look and see how perfectly squared off it is. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Look at that, right up against the edge. And then let's look at it over the long term here. And we're going to build it out. So I played over 1,200 hours in the game. I played 500 hours in normal mode. I have played 440 hours in the old survival mode. And all the rest of the time here in the new survival mode. I'm actually like 1,230 hours, something like that. I've played a lot. And tonight we're doing DJ nights. So if you would like to request a song, we got DJ Chewy hanging out in the chat. You can go ahead and just put the name of the song and who the artist is, and Chewy will add it to the list. You cannot add it directly yourself. Only my DJ for the night can add it. Okay, now see how I said it was going to go crooked? So now it's crooked. But the cool thing is right here, we've got a break right there, right? So if I get rid of this, and I go back and I fix this over here, I can straighten it out. So I'm going to grab just this whole section here by removing that wall so it won't grab the rest of the wall. And I'm going to hold down E. And I'm going to try to, I didn't mean to rotate it like that. I'm going to try to just nudge it around. Like so. Try to straighten it out a little bit. Alright, so we straightened it out a little bit. It might be offset now on this side, so we have to go over here. Yep, it's offset. We got to go over here and fix the offset. Oh, Mac! Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome! So I'm now going to fix the offset by just nudging it left. Like so. So it's kind of lined up. Oh, a little too far. So we're going to hold it down again. Hold down E, nudge a little left, right. Until we get where we need to go. And again, I can just hold it this way. Hold down E. Up. Hold down E. Come on. There we go. And we're going to nudge it this way a little bit. That one doesn't like it because it's doing that. That's pretty close, though. That's pretty close. Let's put one in there. Pretty close. All right, let's keep going. Got to nudge it just a little bit that, because I can't leave it like that. I got to just give it a little nudge, right? So to nudge it again, but I need to take this out. I'll go ahead and take this one out this time. And I'm going to nudge it just a little bit that way. So I'm going to try to grab it in the right spot to help me nudge it. You want to, whatever you grab, by the way, when you're grabbing the whole thing is vitally important. Which one you grab, right? Because notice how it won't let me do it now? Because there's like a wood piece right here. Now what we can also do to fix that wood piece problem, actually I think we'll do that, is that we'll cut it shorter. And when you're building your settlement, these things are going to happen. You're going to say, okay, I'm now going to readjust the whole thing. The easiest way to know if you don't like something is to start to build it and you go, I hate that. And then you rebuild it. Right? That's the way I rolled. Boom. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and do what we're doing here. I don't have to get knocked out of the workbench. Dude's watching me build the fence. So you build forward, and then you turn right around, and then you build the other way. And you're trying to find a happy medium. Don't spend 4 hours trying to get that just right. Just do the best you can, get it to a certain degree, and then run it. And we're going to leave that there. This wall's totally in the way. Okay, so now we've got it squared off with that side. We've got it offset this way a little bit. We've got it angled properly, so now it'll angle this way properly, right? We did a whole bunch of stuff there. If you missed it, it just went by. I just showed you some of my best tricks, my best stuff on how to start your settlement and not waste too much time down the road. Okay, now yes, it's floating. Don't worry, we'll fix that eventually. We'll fix that eventually. But right now, we're just trying to build the wall. And sometimes a little bit easier to rotate it, by the way, and do this. Because it is a bit feisty when you're putting stuff down.